Welcome back, MG fam, to our Georgia Southern rebuild here on College Football 25, and we're here in week 12 following a 2-game losing streak, and we're going to try to get this thing back on track as we will be facing the 6-3 Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Now, we've been having a better season than last season, but we have to right the ship here if we want a chance at a bowl bid. And even though we lost those last 2 games, we got some good news as we were able to nab the 3-star running back, Mr. Muhammad Good. He will join our running back room, which is full of upperclassmen. And now we're going to take a quick look at how we're recruiting when it comes to outside linebackers, as it's been pretty tough for us this season. We were able to nab Van Pelt early on in the season, a 2-star guy, and we added a few more players to our board, and currently we're leading the race for Mr. Maurice Abada. And Mr. Deontay Pay is looking like he will become a Georgia Southern Eagle soon. And Robert Bitonio, he is leaning towards us, but you can see Troy's there close in 2nd place. And when it comes to the 1-star guy, Ladarius Steiner, we haven't offered him a scholarship yet because it don't look like he wants to come here. He has FIU at the top of his list, and they're leading by a lot. And after that 2-game skid, we're currently in 3rd place in the East. So we need to win out and hope Coastal Carolina and App State lose at least 2 more games. And in the West, you got Louisiana holding it down, man. They're 9-0 and having a great season. And behind them is South Alabama and Texas State. But it doesn't look like anyone is going to be able to stop the Raging Cajuns. And now to our game versus the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, who comes in 6-3. They're a 75 overall team, and they're having a pretty good season. They're coming off of a loss to South Alabama, which was a close one, as they lost by only 7 points. And that was their first loss in conference play, as they were on a winning streak. And Coastal showcased their high-powered offense in that game, but it wasn't enough. And speaking of that high-powered offense, we gotta watch out for Jalen Williams today, the 64 overall wide receiver. He put up 146 yards on 8 receptions, and he added 1 TD. So now we're gonna jump right into this thing as we're hosting these guys at home, and we need a victory, bro. And out here on kickoff return, we got Buchanan. He's gonna look to do something for us. He bounced it out, but couldn't get us to the 20. And our guy Lionel Thomas comes on the field. He has 1,600 passing yards, completing over 67% of his passes, 16 TDs, and only 7 interceptions. Out on our first play, you already know, up the gut we go, and Arnold gets us the first down, and oh my goodness, he's looking like he's wanting to have a great game. And then he breaks another one for 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 here. And Thomas got that one to Dallas, and Dallas got us some extras, and we're across the 40. So Thomas back with it once again. The pressure is there, but he's able to get it to the big tight end McCall. And then we're going to run a fake sweep and hand that thing off to Arnold, who breaks one. And the first down? No, it's going to be 3rd and inches. So we're going up the gut this time with Bond, and Bond got busy that time and got away from a tackle and got us the first down. All right, so it's 1st and 10. And you already know we're going to be looking deep on this one, or else we're going to give it to our guy Dallas across the middle, and Dallas it is. And we got another first down. So up the gut, we're giving it to Arnold, and Arnold still going, baby. He has 25 yards on 4 carries. And then we hit the jet sweep with our guy Dorsey, who couldn't get much, but he got us 4 yards. So we're going to drop back here. Oh, Thomas is going to roll out. Got that one over to Arnold, and Arnold got us inside the red zone. So we're going with the play action here, and Thomas will roll out, and he tucks it. And will it be a TD? Yes, sir. He scores the first touchdown of the game on the ground, and it's time, baby. Let's do it. So we're out here on defense. Let's see what we can get on our first defensive play, and a stop in the backfield, a 2-yard loss. So they're going to try to hand it off once again, but we're there, and he only gained 3 there. And 3rd and 9, they tried to screen pass, but we were there with our first defender, but he broke that one, but we stopped him right before he got to the marker. And Arnold is back out here for us. He only got 1 yard there. And then we hand it off to Arnold again, and Arnold trying to make something happen. So it's 3rd and 5, and Thomas will sling that one to our boy Walton, one of our best receivers this year. And then we're gonna give this one to our guy Dorsey, who couldn't get anything there, and they stopped us for a loss. And we handed it off to Arnold, who got us 5 back there. And then it's going to be 3rd and 6. We need this one. And McCall by himself, the big tight end, got us another first down. So we hitting them with a play action fake here. Check out Thomas. He rolls out. He slings that one. And oh, what a great deflection there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. We're going up the gut with our running back. And he was only able to get us 2. So 3rd and 8. We got to get something here. And we got it over to Walton, who got us the first down, broke a tackle, and he goes out of bounds. So we're going to fake this one, give it up to our guy Arnold, who couldn't get anything but 2. And then Thomas slings that one to Arnold, and Arnold ran one guy over and got us the first down. Let's get it, baby. So we're going to hand this one off to Bond, and Bond runs on into the end zone, man. Look at that great blocking that we displayed there, and we're up 14-0. So they're going to hand this one off to the running back, who's finally getting something going there. He got him to the 20. So they're going to hand this one off again. Yes, but we're there, baby. A great tackle from Hammonds. And then another handoff. No, it's a play action fake. He slings that one, got it to his guy, and the tight end got him a first down. So they're going to hand this one off to the running back, who had nothing but running room there, and he broke it and got these guys to the 45, and they're across midfield. And they continue to run the ball, and they're having a lot of success on this drive. And another handoff. He goes up the gut and gets a first down. So it's looking like the Chanticleers wanting to score for sure on this drive unless we stop him. And another tackle there for us after a 2-yard gain. And then he hands it up the gut, and we're there, but he ran over our big boy and he got some yards there. So 3rd and 4. Can we get another stop? He slings that one, a wide open guy, and he dropped it. I guess the rain is affecting it. And then they're going to kick a field goal, which is going to be good for them. So they did get on the board and they scored like they wanted to, but they didn't get a touchdown. So on our next drive, look at our guy Arnold breaking one, and he got us to midfield. And our guy went over 1,000 yards rushing with that last run. And we're back with it, 1st and 10, and they got on top of our quarterback. Come on, Thomas, get away from those. So 2nd and 13, he's going to tuck it once again, but this time he got away, and they made my guy fumble, but Dorsey saved us as he jumped on it. And Thomas is back with it once again. He slings that one over to Walton, and Walton got us inside the red zone. So we're going to hand this off to Arnold, and Arnold having a nice game today. He will take it to the edge, and he got a 7. So 2nd and 3. Thomas is pretty cold right here, but we're going to roll out and tuck it. And will he go to the end zone? No. They pushed him out right there at the 4. So we're going to hand this one off to Arnold, who bounces it back inside, but he couldn't get the touchdown. And on the very next play, we got it to Baker, who couldn't get it to the edge. So 3rd and goal. Thomas rolling out. He's going to tuck it. No, he would dart it back to the back of the end zone. And that was an interception. I thought we had Dallas there. That was a risky pass, and we will pay for it. And on the next drive, we'll sling that one deep, and he got a guy who pulls it down, and he will go to the end zone on us. He broke that tackle, and now it's a ball game for sure. And that will be it for the first half. And we're in a dogfight once again. We started off pretty hot, and I got Thomas got to hold on to the football when it comes to fumbling and interception. So we're back out here in the 3rd quarter, and a big tackle there stopped those guys right at the line of scrimmage. Then they go up the gut with another one. It's a fumble, and we're on it this time, baby. Finally, things are going our way on the defensive side of the ball. And then we're going to be in scoring range to start this thing off, and Arnold pushes it up the gut and got us 4 there. So we're going to come back with a passing play here. And Thomas slings that one to Dallas, who got a first down. So it's 1st and goals, and we got 4 downs, baby, to get a score. And Thomas will roll out this time, and the pressure got to him, so he just got rid of that one. So 2nd and goal. We got slants this time, and Thomas drops back. He's waiting. He steps up. He was going to tuck it, but he threw it right to Bunkley Shelton right there in the end zone, and we got another score. So it's 21-10 now, and they coming out running this thing, and the running back is trying his best, and he's going to fake it this time, and he got it to his receiver, but we stopped him before he could get across the first down marker. He's going to hand it off here, and we stood him up there, baby. So we got the ball back here at midfield, and Arnold, you already know, up the gut. He bounces that one to the outside. Arnold is not the fastest, but the guy is pretty shifty. And then we're going to hit him with the jet sweep. And look at Dorsey. Dorsey, will you go to the crib? Oh, no. They got us there. Great pursuit angle. And we're here with first down. And they got on our quarterback, yo. It seems like every time we step up, they get us with a sack. And then on the next play, we couldn't get more than 1 yard. So Thomas here on third down, he will roll and he will sling that one to Dallas, who dropped it in the end zone. A tough pass to catch. And on the very next play, we kicked the field goal, but we missed it wide left. So we left some points on the board there, and they are out here with it once again. The read option worked for him that time, and he got him a first down. And on the next play, he couldn't get much there, only 3 yards. And then we stopped him in the backfield for a 3-yard loss right after that. And then they're going to sling this one, but we're there on defense, and he runs out of bounds. So we got the ball back. So the defense is doing their thing today, and Arnold is doing his thing as well, but we couldn't get much there. And then Arnold runs another one. Should have got that stiff arm for us, but it's going to be 3rd and 4. And then Thomas will try to tuck it this time in another sack, yo. So we're giving up those sacks by trying to find ways to scramble. And they got 5 yards on their next play. And that running back is running pretty hard, but he can't find an open seed to break one. And then on the next play, he was able to get him a first down. And then they're going to continue to feed him. And we're on top of him this time, but he broke that tackle and went out of bounds. And then they're going to try to sweep themselves, and that's not going to work on us, baby. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 here. And then the quarterback has all the time in the world, and he's going to sling that one, and a deflection that time from Mathis. So it's going to be 4th and 8 here in the 4th quarter, and he's going to go for it here. He slings that one and got it to his receiver, and that's a first down. So another pass, a quick one that time, and number 5 caught it. He breaks 2 tackles, still going, and we finally pull him down at the 21. And then out of the gun, they're going to hand that one off to their backup running back, who juked us out of our shoes, but we got him down after that 1-yard gain. And then he was sling that one, got a guy, but he dropped it. I guess the rain is still affecting these guys. And then out of the gun, he hits the screen pass to the receiver, and it didn't work. So they're going to kick a field goal. And now the score is 21-13. We're only up by 8 here, and look at Arnold continuing to run hard. He broke a big one there. That offensive line is blocking. You can see he has 18 attempts, 111 yards. My boy is eating, and we're going to hand it to him once again. And it's hard to take him down on the first contact. So 2nd and 5, play action. We're going to sling it over to Arnold, and Arnold spin move. Going, baby. He got the first down. Let's get it. So a fake. And then we're going to hand it off to Bond here. And Bond got us 3 yards, not much, but we'll take it. And then the play action pass. We got it over to our guy Arnold, who fumbled, but the ball went out of bounds. So it's going to be 31 here, and Arnold tried to take it up the gut, but it didn't work. So we're going to hit it with a quarterback sneak here. And down we go. That will be a first down. So we with a fresh set of downs here. And we handed it off to Arnold, who couldn't get much there. So 2nd and 12, we're going to hand it off once again. And this time, he almost had some daylight. All right, so it's 3rd down. We're going to hit him with a play action pass. And Thomas got a guy, Bunkley Shelton, who didn't even try to catch the ball. That should have been 6 for us. So they're back out here with it once again. He got a chance, but that first pass was deflected by our DB. And then the QB going to sling another one, but we're there, baby. We're on top of them. And then 3rd and 4, he slings that one, and that should have been a pick for my boy Green. So they got to go for it here. 4th and 4. He going to sling that one. And that guy's been dropping passes all game. So we walk out of here with an 8-point victory. Our defense held it down for us today. They will give our guy Thomas the player of the game, but I felt like it should have went to our guy Arnold. And after that game, we were able to sign Adonis Gaddis from Moultrie, Georgia, the middle linebacker, 2-star guy, to help us stock up on linebackers. Running this 3-4, we need as many linebackers as possible. And after our win, we slid down to the 4th place spot because Georgia State is now 3-2 in conference play. And Coastal Carolina stays at the top. And on the west side, you got Louisiana, 6-0 in conference play. And during that last game, our guy Arnold went over 1,000 yards for the season, which gives him the top spot in the nation. And if he finishes this season with the most rushing yards, we will have back-to-back running backs to lead the nation when it comes to this category. And here late in the season, you guys can take a quick look at the college football playoffs. And currently the top seed is Ohio State, who is undefeated, followed by Georgia, who is currently 7-3 and ranked 6th in the nation. And the 3rd seed behind them is Louisiana. From our conference, they are currently ranked number 8 in the nation. And then you have the Clemson Tigers, who are currently 7-3. And we have another team from our conference who might be in the college football playoffs this year, but I highly doubt it. And that's the Appalachian State guys. They are currently 8-2 and ranked number 9 in the nation. And speaking of the college football playoffs, last year's champions aren't doing that well this year. They're currently 2-8, one of the biggest fall offs in college football history, probably. And that's the North Carolina State Wolfpack. I'm not sure how they went 2-8 overall and 1-5 in the conference. And now we're going to slide on to our next game, which will be up against the James Madison Dukes, who are currently 2-8 as well and 1-5 in the conference. What a coincidence after we just spoke about North Carolina State having a rough season. These guys are having a rough one as well. So they're a 75 overall team. They started off the season with a big win over Louisville, but after that, they went on a 6-game losing streak before beating Marshall. And that was a lucky win because they only won by 1 point. And currently they're on a 2-game losing streak following a loss against Appalachian State. And like I said, their last and only win in conference play was against Marshall, where they didn't do anything on the ground, but they did throw for nearly 300 yards and 4 TDs. So it looks like we're going to have to stop the passing game. And you know how these trap games are. We can't sleep on James Madison because early this season, we slept on Southern Miss and they took us out in overtime. So let's get to this thing, man, and we're out here. It's a chilly day at Bridgeport Stadium, and their starting QB is Joshua Douglas, who is creeping up on 2,400 yards passing for the season, and he has 13 touchdowns and 5 INTs. And he's a freshman as well, so we get to see a freshman versus freshman matchup at QB. And on their first play, he's going to hit us with the read option, and he got a first down and throwing people down with the stiff arm. Buddy bugging already. So he drops back once again, slings that one, and he's off to a hot start. And his wide receiver number 19 got some big yards there. And then they're going to fake the handoff, a read option again, but that time we were on top of him. So out of the gun, he's going to hand that one off, and we were there. So it's going to be 3rd and 11. Can we get a stop here? He will end up getting sacked on that play, and a big sack from our defensive end, Deshaun Davis, but they will settle for a field goal, and it is good. So we're down 3-0 to start this game, and our guy Arnold is coming off of a big game, but he's kind of banged up, and that first play resulted in a 2-yard loss. And then Thomas slings that one and almost an interception, not a great pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 12, and he's going to roll out, and he was able to get away from the big lineman, but the decision making was kind of iffy there, but he was able to get us a first down. We trust in you, young man. And then he's going to do the same thing here. Great block from Dorsey, which helped us get the first down. So it's 1st and 10, and Thomas will sling that one to McCall, the tight end, who is bruising them this year. So 2nd and 2, he's going to fake the handoff and almost threw an interception. There's 3 guys back there. We can't take that type of risk. And on the next play, our running back couldn't get the first down, so it's going to be 4th and 1, but we're going to hit him with the old speed option and check out Arnold. Coming off of a big game, and he will head to the end zone here for our first score of the day. So they're back out here. They're going to look to answer. He's going to hand it off, and their running back found some great room there, and it's a first down. So we spoke about them not being able to run the ball against Marshall. They're starting off running the ball pretty well, and their offensive line is blocking as we gave this guy all the time in the world to throw the ball. So out of the gun once again, Douglas going to hand it off, and our big defensive lineman is on top of him that time. And then Douglas is going to throw that one, and he got a receiver, number 0, who couldn't get enough for the first down. So we got the ball back here, and we're handing it off to our workhorse, who tried to get us some extras there, but he was able to get only 3. And then we're going to give it to Dorsey, who cuts it up. And Dorsey, can you make it happen? He got us the first down and close to midfield. And then 1st and 10 for us. Thomas going to roll out. The linebacker is on him, and he ended up fumbling, but he got on top of that one. Couldn't evade the pressure there. And then Arnold runs up the gut and couldn't get much. So it's going to be 3rd and 14. This is a tough one for us. He slings that one, and Bunkley held on to it, but not enough for the first down. So 4th and 3, old reliable speed option, and you already know Arnold. getting busy with it, and he got us close to the 30. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for us. And check out the pump fake, and then he slanged that one, but all the way out of bounds. We had that one-on-one matchup that we wanted, and then Thomas slings that one. Dallas and McCall got hung up there, but Dallas was able to stop and catch the pass. And then on 3rd down, our guy Arnold was able to run up the gut and got us the 1st down. And then we fake it to him this time. And look at Thomas, tried to tuck it, but he only got 1 yard. And then Thomas would drop back, slings that one to Dorsey, and he put it over the right shoulder, but Dorsey couldn't adjust. So he's going to sling this one to Bunkley Shelton, and he couldn't get it. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal. So this field goal here will put us up by 7, and yes, sir, we got it. So let's get it. So back on defense, only up by 1 score. We're going to have to get a stop here, and he slings that one, and that should have been a pick, Mathis. And then out of the gun, once again, they're going to hand it off, and we're on top of them, baby. We got to shut that running game down. That's the only way they've been eating all game. And then it's going to be 3rd and 8. He slings that one, and give us that pick, baby. Mathis been playing good defense all year long. He's one of our top DBs, and he got a big pick there. So 1st and goal, we're looking to score here. He slings that one to Bunkley Shelton, who caught that one that time, baby, and we're up by 2 scores. All right, so it's time to give it back to him, and here on the kickoff, we put it in the air, baby, and let's go. We're bringing all the headhunters down the field, and the hit is there, and we forced a fumble, and he kicked that one. And who is that? Bond, our backup running back on the kickoff team, able to get a score, baby, and a quick score right after a touchdown, and we're up by 3 scores right now, baby. 24-3, and our defense is doing some work out here today. So that first pass went for 4 yards, then the second one went for a 1st down, and Buddy's breaking multiple tackles, and number 19 is out of here. Can we stop him? Aiden Jackson with the touchdown saving tackle. So at the 1 yard line, should be a gimme for him, but no, sir. They ended up fumbling again, and that was a huge hit from Strong, and Hammonds jumped on top of that one. And let's go defense. We're balling, baby. So we're going to hit him with the jet sweep here, and look at Dorsey cutting it up. He got us some yards there. That was 5. And then we're going to hit him with a play action pass here. And check out Thomas. Felt the pressure, stepped up, and got a 1st down. But slide, young man. We don't need any more fumbles. So we're going to hand this one off to Arnold. And Arnold getting busy. 1st down. Let's eat, baby. So we got 2 minutes left in the first half, and Thomas will roll out here, but he will take the sack this time. So it's going to be 2nd and 20. We're going to hit the speed option, see if we can get some of that back here. A quick pitch. Hey, that was a risky one, but we couldn't get much there. So it's going to be 3rd and 20. We're just going to give it to my boy at the gut, and he ended up getting stopped. So they got a chance to score here before halftime, and Douglas was slinged out one. Number 19, who had a big grab their last drive, he got another one there. So 2nd and 1. He was slaying that one. I like the way he stepped up that time, and their receiver was able to corral that catch near the sideline. And then they slang another one. The big tight end was able to get him 5 yards. So with a minute and some change left, they're going to sling another one. They're finding their receivers, and number 19 is hard to take down. And then Douglas, all the time in the world, he's going to step up and tuck it this time, and he slid right there at the 5 yard line. So 1st and goal, he slings another one, and a touchdown. Finally, James Madison gets on the board right before halftime. And now we got to come back out here in the 3rd quarter and do our thing and put a score up quick. And you can see OJ Arnold, 10 rushing attempts for 85 yards in the first half. He is leading the nation when it comes to rushing, and it's going to continue here. If we can get a 2nd half with that same type of performance, we're looking at over a $150, baby. And out here in the 3rd quarter, you already know, jet sweep. Put on the burners if you can. And he jukes the first defender, and he got 2 guys here, and he breaks one, and he's still on his feet, and he turns it up, and the guy is going to the crib here on the first play. Give Dorsey an opportunity, and he's going to show you why he is one of our best players on the team. We scored that quick, so we're back up by 3 scores. And then they're going to fake a handoff, and can we get on this dude? What was Deshaun Davis doing there? I'm not sure. I guess he was minding the receiver or something. And then on the next play, we got a nice stop that time from Whitehead. So it's 2nd and 13, and look at us on top of the running back. Only 1 yard there. So 3rd and 12 for him. Douglas gets stopped once again, and that time Deshaun Davis didn't allow anything. So on our next drive, we faked the jet sweep because it worked for us, and we gave it to Arnold, and Arnold went up the gut, and then we faked it like we was going to run it with Arnold that time, and we gave it to him out of the backfield, baby. And on the very next play, they stopped us at the line of scrimmage. So what we do here, give it to Arnold once again. Buddy is running hard, but they're keying on him. So 3rd and 8 here. Let's see what Thomas does. Oh man, they were on top of him. He couldn't even get away. So they got a chance here at maybe making it a game if they score, but Deshaun Davis is not allowing that. Buddy has 3 sacks in this game, and there goes Douglas dropping back once again. He was slanged out when we should have had his ankles there, but number 8 is off to the races, and his last name is Moss, and what he did just now was Moss-like, and then it's gonna be a touchdown for him. Hey, a quick touchdown for them on that drive. So it's sort of a game again. They're only down by 2 scores, but we got a score here. So play action. First play. Slings it. We ended up throwing a pick. Being greedy, bro. We're talking about somewhat of a game they can make. They're about to make it a game for real because of our greedy play calling. And then number 0 was able to catch one there. So 2nd and 5. Douglas is going to sling that one. They're being very safe with their freshman quarterback. He has 262 yards passing, and most of it is coming from yak yards. And look at number 8, Moss. Once again, a quick pass to him, and he goes into the end zone, and it is a ball game, bro. It's a ball game. Check out the comparison between the 2 freshman QBs. He has 281 yards, and my guy, Lionel Thomas, only 136. So we coming back out here. We got to seal the deal or something. And my guy, Arnold, is continuing to run hard. So 2nd and inches here, and we couldn't get it to him in time. They sent the blitz on my boy. So Thomas is cold, bro, and he's going to have to just get rid of it here, and we're going to end up giving the ball back to him. So they got a chance at knocking the game up, and we got pressure on him that time. Deshaun Davis is having a career day. And then Douglas was slinged out. He loves those short routes, and Moss is his guy, bro. Moss is his guy. He's doing his thing. And then they're going to hand it off to the running back who found some good daylight there. And they're near the 50, and the read option. Look at Douglas. We hit him pretty hard that time. So 2nd and 5 for him. Another read option, and he is catching us slipping, and they're close to the 40 now. And then he's going to give it to his running back, and we're on top of him after a 3-yard rush and a fake handoff. That RPO is killing us, bro. That RPO is killing us. And then another read option, and he breaks a tackle and got the first down that time. So it's going to be 1st and 10. He fakes that one and got it to his big tight end. Yo, this offense is working here. And then he will take a shot again, and we're there, but we knocked him right into the end zone. It wasn't a great pass, but the receiver made a great grab and a great effort to get the touchdown. And on our next drive, we ended up being saved by a face mask, and we're going to give it back to our guy Arnold, who breaks one here and got a first down. Yo, he's been eating all game, but you can see he's been taking a beating even from the last game. We continue to feed it to him, so we may have to put my boy Bond in here. And there he goes, up the gut, 3 yards. So we're going to give it to our guy Dorsey here on the jet sweep, which he broke earlier, but he didn't break that one. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. He slings that one to Bunkley, and Bunkley Shelton comes in the clutch for us. And then Bond cuts up, got us 5 yards. That was a tough run there. And then it's 2nd and 5. He rolls out Thomas, and that's a first down for sure. And he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 for him. He slings that one. Look at Dallas with all of the field in front of him. A nice pass and a nice run after catch. And then we're going to pitch that one to Bond. And Bond almost got the first down. And we're going to give it to Baker here on the toss. And Baker couldn't get away from those guys. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. And we're going to go back with the speed option. And Bond has the speed. And he goes into the end zone. Baby, let's go. A score to put us up by 7. And as we switch back to the defensive side of the ball, check out the performance from both teams when it comes to sacks. So they're back out here quick with it. Douglas is slinging one, but you can see his accuracy past 10 yards is not that good. And then he slings another one, and he barely got that one to his receiver. So it's 3rd and 1, and then he's going to hit us with another read option. Buddy is killing it out here, man. He can put it on the ground, and look at him once again, getting it to number 19. He loves that RPO. We got to stop it, man. somehow. So 2nd and 2. He slings that one wide open, receiver number 0 across the middle, and that gives Joshua Douglas 359 yards on the day. He is having a great day against our secondary, and their next play only went for 2 yards, which was a run, and then they got a screen pass here and a nice tackle that time from our DB. So 3rd and 7, this will be a big stop for us, and he slings that one, got a receiver. That is Moss once again, and he got him inside the 5-yard line. So they will hand this one off to the running back, who walks into the end zone after juking us, and then the game is tied up once again. So we got a minute and some change left, and we got to score here if we want to win this game, or else it's overtime, and we know we're not good at OT games. And Bond with a big run here got us the 1st down, and let's get it, baby. So Thomas will tuck it. He got away from Sly fella. He slid that time, being smart. So we're going to get it here on 1st down, and he will sling that one to Walton, who breaks a tackle and couldn't get to the sideline. So we ended up calling timeout there, and we're going to hand it off to Bond, who couldn't get much there, but he put us in the middle of the field. So we're going to hand it off to him once again so we can set our kicker up for an easy field goal. So Bond, we're going to give it to you here on 3rd down. Not much, and we're at the right hash here for this 43-yarder. So he's going to kick this one, and we got it, baby, and we will walk out of here with a victory if we can stop him here. So Joshua Douglas has over 350 yards passing, and his receiver, Moss, has almost 150 yards, and that will give him 157 there. So 2nd and 1 with 7 seconds left. He got to go deep here, and he's going to tuck it. What is up with his kid? What, he thought he was going to break a tackle and go to the end zone? That is a freshman mistake, and we walk out of here with a victory, 41-38. We started off like we were going to blow this team out, but in the 2nd half, they put up 28 points against us. And after that game, we were able to sign Dave Singleton, the wide receiver, the 3-star guy from Ellaville, Georgia, and then Deontay Pay, the 2-star right outside linebacker from Columbus, Georgia, will be headed to Georgia Southern as well. And we also picked up Robert Bentonio from Loganville, Georgia, the right outside linebacker. So we're filling out those linebacker spots pretty good here late in the season. And we ended up losing Shakir Sauer from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the right tackle. He will head to Miami, who has a top recruiting class this year. And we also added an athlete power rusher, Warren Paul, 1-star kid, and we added another right tackle, 1-star George Pride. He's a pass protector. And now taking a look at our conference standings, we bumped back up to the 3rd place spot after that win, but we're still behind Coastal Carolina and Georgia State. And now it's week 14, which is the last week for majority of the teams, but it is for sure the last week for our conference, and we have some matchups that really can determine a lot here. First, you got the least important game, UL Monroe versus Southern Miss. UL Monroe is 3-8, Southern Miss is 2-9, and both teams will not make the postseason. And then you have us facing App State, who was ranked as high as 9th in the nation, but now they're 20 because they just dropped the game. But on our end, we're fighting for a Sun Belt championship spot, and they are too, I guess, because they're 4-3, and if they beat us, they become 5-3. And Coastal Carolina gonna be facing Old Dominion, who is 1-6 in the conference, and they could pull off an upset, which we both would be happy for. And then you have the highest ranked team in our nation, Louisiana, who has a shot at making the college football playoffs. They will face South Alabama, and that looks like a for sure win, as they're 11-0 in the season. Then you got Georgia State, who's in front of us on the east side of the Sun Belt. They will be facing Texas State, who is 6-1, so we might have a for sure loss for Georgia State. You also have Arkansas State facing Marshall and James Madison facing Troy. Those games really don't have much at stake, but hey, a win is a win, and everybody loves bragging rights. And back to our matchup against App State, who's currently ranked 20 in the nation after being ranked number 9 last week. They lost to Georgia State, a team that we beat, so that gives us hope that we will be able to take care of those guys. They're currently an 80 overall squad, and in that game against Georgia State, they ran the ball very well, but for some reason they couldn't score a touchdown until the 4th quarter. So if they start off slow against us, you already know we're gonna run the score up. And starting at quarterback for him this year is Billy Wiles. He's a senior, redshirt guy, so he's a 5th-year senior. He's a field general, and that last game he threw for 263 yards and 1 TD. So it looks like turnovers was the problem for him last game, and we're gonna look to get a few here. So we're out here at Kid Brewer Stadium, and this is a big game here to wrap the season up as we go up against our rivals who took care of us last year. And check out Buchanan on the return, and he couldn't get to the 20, but check out Thomas coming out, baby. Last year we lost this game 28-24, and we're gonna come out here giving it to our workhorse, who will be playing his final regular season game of his career. And Thomas ended up taking some punishment there on that 2nd down, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 for us. And then we slanged that one, and Dallas couldn't get to it. So we ended up punting this one, and our first punt of the game resulted in a roughing the kicker, bro. We'll take that, and let's get this drive back going. So another hand off to Arnold here. He couldn't get more than 3, so we're gonna hit him with the jet sweep and check out Dorsey. Yo, just wait on Arnold. That would have been 6 for us. So the speed option here on 3rd down. Arnold got us that 1st down, baby, and he breaks one and got us all the way to the 36. And then Arnold will tuck it once again. Look at Arnold, still going, baby. We're going to go out with a bang. The leading rusher in the nation. Check him out already. 4 attempts for 53 yards. And then we got Bond in here. Pitch it to him. The speed Bond has should get him to the end zone, and it does, baby. Let's go. Bond is eating, and that's what I'm talking about. Turn it up on those guys. So we're back out here on defense this time, and they're trying to get it to Roberts, who had a pretty decent game against us last year. But this year, we're going to key on him. And check out that pass. No, sir. Whitehead put the hitting on him, and then Wills will drop back once again, slang that one, and we stopped him. So it's going to be a 3 and out for him, and we hope we don't rough the kicker, and we didn't there. So Bunkley Shelton, what you got for us, baby? Give us something. He will kick it to the right side, and he has room, baby, and he's past the 30, at the 20, at the 10. He jukes, and they finally take him down inside the 10-yard line. And there goes Thomas, who will tuck it here. And will he go to the end zone? No, sir. At the 1-yard line. And this time he's going to toss it to Baker, who can't hit that edge for us. So we're going to go with the speed option and pitch that one to Arnold. And that's a quick touchdown. And we have 14-0 against those guys. Both of our running backs scored TDs. And on their first play, we ended up taking that guy down. That is my guy Bullock. And look at our guy Rhodes coming off the edge there, putting a hitting on the QB, and we got the ball back here. And then we're going to hand it off to Arnold, who continues to eat. And then Darcy, what you want, baby? Arnold tried to get in front of that guy number 7, but we were able to get 9 yards. And check out Arnold. He breaks one and got the 1st down there. He will fight for some yardage, and check him out once again. 5 yards for us. And then Thomas drops back, slings that one to Dallas, and Dallas, nice move there, got us in the red zone. And now we're gonna hand it off to Arnold, and Arnold only got us a yard there. So check out Thomas. He will roll out this time, sling that one to Dorsey, and Dorsey with his first score of the game. Let's go, baby. A nice pass from our QB Thomas. And now it's time to give it back to them. So we're up by 3 scores, baby. And number 26 has it here. He breaks a couple tackles, and what is going on? He is off to the races, and can we pull him down? And it doesn't look like anybody is going to catch him, and their first score of the game come by the way of the special teams. So we're back out here on offense. Let's see if we can get another score, baby. Thomas slings that one. McHale for sure hands. 2nd and 1 for us. So Arnold up the gut, he is on fire. We should have kept it wide, and that would have been a 1st down. So we're going back up the gut with it on 3rd down. We don't care how many people you're bringing, because that is automatic for my boy. So up the gut once again, not much, but we got 5. So 2nd and 5, and check out that pass to Dorsey, and my boy goes over 2,000 yards passing this season. Not a lot for a QB, but hey, he's a freshman and he's having a great year. And on the next play, we gave it to our guy Arnold, who had a wide open lane, but we ran right into the linebacker. And Thomas tried to get rid of that one, but the defense got to him a little early there. And then Thomas going to sling that one to my boy Walton on third down, who couldn't get a first down, but we're going to settle for the field goal. And let's see what we got here. He will miss that one. He should have put it in a little more and we would have had it. So only up by 14 here. App State is finally getting things going, it looks like, on offense with that first completed pass. And then he's going to sling another one. And yo, buddy is out there and they fumble, but we couldn't get on top of it. So he would drop back once again, the screen pass, and Whitehead couldn't get to him, but my boy Brown was able to after 3 yards. And there goes another pass. And how did he catch that? Crazy. So he's going to fake the handoff to Castle. And then he's going to sling that one. And look at that pick from our guy Brown. He was waiting on it that whole time. I love the way Brown baited the QB by trailing the receiver and jumping the route just in time. And he will be taken down by number 7, the QB. Yo, they trailed my boy. I thought that was a pick 6 for sure, but a big interception for us. And on the next play, we couldn't get it to Dallas. And then we're going to pitch it this time. But we almost stepped out of bounds and we only was able to get close to the 5 there. So the next play, we're going to sling it to our guy McHale. We couldn't get it. They shut us down on that quick little drive. But we're going to kick another field goal. And what is going on? Bro is tripping. So here at halftime, you already know the guy is Arnold. Arnold has been on fire these last few games. And he is eating. And our guy Thomas is doing this thing as well, as he was able to get that touchdown pass to our guy Dorsey. So back out here in the third quarter, App State is going to try to get back into this thing. They're not totally out of it. Only down by 2 scores, and look at Wiles doing this thing. And 2nd and inches for those guys. They're going to just hand it off to Roberts, and Roberts, oh, he breaking one there, bro. Got him close to midfield. So another handoff. Oh, he gave it to him, and we're on top of him. No yards there. And then 2nd and 10 for him. And look at Hammonds. Hammonds blew right through there, baby. And 3rd and long for him. Let's see what he does. He slings that one. Got it to Castle, but he couldn't get away from the defense, yo. The pressure was on him as well, so he had to get rid of it. So on the next drive for us, my boy Arnold only was able to get 2 yards on that first down attempt. And then the next play, yo, they put the pressure on our QB. We couldn't even get that screen pass started. And then Thomas, what was he doing? Did he stop? He had a free lane to run for the first down. And then on their next drive, Castle has it, and we haven't seen much from him today. Last year, he was able to get busy on us, and look at Roberts. He can't even get busy on us. So we shutting down that running game for sure. So they got to put the ball in the air to beat us. And then he slings that one, and he got it to his big tight end, who got a big grab there and there in the red zone. So Castle will take the handoff here, breaks a tackle, and he got his team 4 yards. All right, so another handoff to Castle, but he couldn't get away that time. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. And then he slings that one, and we were there on defense, but the receiver was able to hold on to it. And then on their very next play, Castle pushes them closer to the touchdown. And then on the next play, he runs it right into the touchdown. And these guys are back in, and we're going to come back out here trying to run the ball with our workhorse. And that was a nice block there for our workhorse to get to the first down line. And then we're going to hand it off to him once again. And we're going to try to run it down their throat. And then we're going to give it back to Arnold, who breaks it to the outside. He broke a tackle, but they flipped my boy. So it's going to be 37. And you can see our guy is at risk of injury. So we're going to sub him out here soon and get my boy Bond back in here. And then on the next play, my guy was able to get that first down for us. And you can see Arnold still out here muscling things. So that's probably the last you guys will see of him. And there goes Bond, the backup, running one, and he got us a big first down. So after a little bit of rest, we got my boy Arnold back in there, but he was able to get us 3 yards, which gave him 100 yards on the day on 21 carries. And then Dorsey couldn't get away from the DB there. It's going to be 3rd and 9. So Thomas slings that one, got it to Walton, a big first down here to extend the drive with 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. He slings that one over to Dallas, who was able to get us 5. And there goes Thomas with the speed option. Let's see what he got here. Pitch, and look at Arnold. Go out of bounds, young man. We don't want you to get injured, like I said before. So Arnold is back in here, and we're going to pitch it to him once again. And Arnold still got some juice, baby, and he still stormed his way all the way into the end zone. And Arnold said, yo, I might be banged up, but I can still bang with the big boys. And the next drive for those guys, they were able to get 9 yards on their first reception, and then he was slaying that when he got a guy, but a great way to break it up by standing in front of him, kind of like tripped him up midair. And there goes a pass to their receiver number 12, who still on his feet. Somebody take him down. There we go, finally. So they're still down by 2 scores, and if they can score here quick, we could be in some trouble. And number 85 got him a first down there. Then out of the gun once again, he slings that one with a wide open receiver, and they're inside the 10. So first and goal at the 9. He was slaying that one, and a big hit that time, but they're closer to the touchdown. And then he slings that one very quick, and we hit him, and he dropped that one. So third and goal for him. He slings that one, and he got his receiver. Yo, number 8 been eating on this drive. That is Stroman. He's been eating. And then they're going to give it back to us here with 1:55 left. Let's see what Buchanan can do. Can you hush this crowd up? He bounces to the outside, and Buchanan got us close to midfield there. We will be at the 38. And then they're going to hand it off to Arnold. And Arnold only was able to get us 1 yard. We're going to give it back to Arnold. And Arnold, nothing there. So 3rd and 10. We need this first down here. And Thomas was slinging. And who he has, that's Dallas. And that right there was huge. So we're going to give it back to our boy Arnold. And Arnold couldn't get much there. And then we're going to hand it off to him again to try to chew this clock. And it's going to be 3rd down once again. So we need a big run here. And no, sir, it's going to be 4th and 11. And we gave it back to him. And now they have a chance at tying this game up. And we're on top of the QB. That was a hit from Deshaun Davis. So he ended up spiking it on 2nd down. So it's 3rd and long. So let's see what we can do here, baby. He will drop back all the time in the world. Will he finally sling it? No, he's going to tuck it just like the QB from James Madison. Buddy is out of his mind, and that will be the ball game. I'm not sure what these QBs be thinking on those last plays. Just chunk the ball up in the air. But we ended up winning this rivalry game by 7 points, 28-21, and we wrap this season up 8-4, man. A great way to finish the season on a 3-game winning streak, and we have to give it to our guy Arnold. He has some great games late in the season. 122 yards in this game and 2 TDs. So now we just wait to see what happens in the rest of those games, because we want to make it to the Sun Belt Championship, and we got a chance. But as always, man, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button, that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel, and I'm out of here. 1.